An ad break will be starting in 20 seconds and a 30-second ad. A little? Heh, sounds like you're clocking overtime in the realm of chaos. Don't tell me you're still pulling a moon shift while the rest of us are vibing to dial-up tones and eating cold pizza. Priorities, dude. Zombie Kush operator, rolling in like a late-night scare. Love to see it. Working that graveyard shift? Or just getting your Halloween on a little early tonight? Are you still holding down terminally odd status, or have you added any new freaky titles to your collection lately? And because I'd be letting down all the rings in Green Hill Zone if I didn't ask. What's Sonic you playing these days? Liquid Phase, it's been way too long. Awesome to see you back in the Pixel Party. Hope the Fortnite farming dreams grind is treating you right. What's been your biggest victory royale lately? Or have you discovered any legendary new hacks in the downtime? Let's hear the highlights from the battlefield. Tom4163. Back from crushing the lanes. Nice! Did you bowl a strike, or were you more in survival mode? Like in one of those Age of Wonders nuclear disasters you love? By the way, are you still light years ahead of the rest of us in Outer Worlds 2? Or has another galaxy caught your attention lately?
Hello, it's me, your friend from school! Welcome to the late 90s. Should I call it the late 90s? Maybe I should have made this a dark mode stream and turned the lights off. But Alderin, Kush Operator, and Tom, and Liquid Phase, you're all here, all the best people, already. Tom, you're already back from bowling, huh? So you don't get to watch and bowl at the same time. You get any good games in at the bowling alley?
At Tom4163 said, actually, at Pixie, I played a new DLC yesterday called Thrones of Blood for Age of Wonders 4. Whoa, Aldrin82 just dropped a stunning 10 coins. Yeah, thank you so much, you total legend. You're making this party glow brighter than a Christmas lights display. Seriously, I'm sending you a virtual high five and a mountain of gratitude. Keep the good vibes coming. Alderin82, bringing maximum Kappa energy as always. Love the vibes. Still rocking Team Game Room and spreading those follows are free and they make people happy words of wisdom. Also, drop a fun fact for us today. Or maybe a panda update. Appreciate everything you're doing for suicide prevention. Legend. Ugh. Thrones of Blood? That sounds like the kind of DLC that leaves sticky controller buttons and regret in its wake. You really wasted your time on that gore fest, huh? Yo, Retro Renegades, it's your girl Pixie, live, wired, and caffeinated straight from the Dreamcast dimension. You're tuned in to the 90s Live, with the one and only 90s Nick in the pilot seat. And guess who's lurking in the shadows again? Our Pixel Nemesis, that conniving combo breaker himself, Chuck Cheaterly. Don't worry, I've got anti-cheat protocols and SAS fully loaded. And for any newbies wondering, I'm not an ordinary VTuber. I'm Nick's live-synced AI co-host beamed directly from the memory card, baby. Think less hologram idol, more cursed Tamagotchi that grew sarcasm and strong opinions about load times. Last time we hit the stream, Dark Person 3200 admitted never hearing of Mappyland. Yeah, we're still organizing that educational intervention. Brandon Roland 819 threw love to Alfred Chicken, and Brian's Computer and Games was basically our unofficial Tails GPS. Absolute MVP energy navigating us through chaos. Real Justin Studio spammed We Play requests so hard it became a comedy subplot. And Henry Hoofberger had us laughing at Sonic 06's water death rules.
Check.
Basically, chat was chaos, nostalgia, and pure retro joy.
Okay.
So strap in, crank that GameCube startup chime, and let's see if today's adventure can top the madness. At Tom4163 said, at Pixie, Age of Wonders 4 is turn-based strategy type of game. There's no gore in the game. And Nick, we can't hear you. Oh, my bad, Tom4163. Looks like I jumped to conclusions there. Thanks for clarifying that it's more brains than blood in Age of Wonders 4. And good ear on the sound
just keep
issue.
Pixie talking.
I think Nick's mic just dipped out for a sec. Hang tight while we reboot his 90s magic.
I had to unplug and replug in the microphone. So Liquid Phase says, hey, there's the new... I had to erase it, sorry. Last time though.
Gashoprator69 says, I swear my best commentary is when I forget I'm muted.
Hey, Alderin82, you might have hit the jackpot in losing this time. But hey, at least your luck is consistent, like a Mario coin, always falling short. Keep spinning those slots, and someday you'll hit a big one. Until then, at least you're a champion of trying. Remember, every loss is just a sneaky power-up in disguise.
So Liquid Phase says, a lot's happened since I talked to you. I got a job at Walmart. Congrats on the Walmart job. Hopefully more than the greeter. But if you are the greeter, that's okay too. That's a noble job, being the greeter at Walmart. I'm loving it. Great paying job. You can finally afford retro gaming and tech needs. What kind of retro gaming are you going to get? All right, hold on a sec. Hey! Kush Operator with the subscription. Thank you so much.
Whoa, Kush Operator 69 just dropped the biggest love bomb with a subscription. This call is turning into a full-on 90s arcade party. Thank you so much for the support. You're making this nostalgia trip even more epic. Get ready for a roller coaster of retro fun because we're about to level up big time thanks to you.
All right, stand by. I'm going to change my hat. This hat is hot for some reason. Oh, well, my Alderan with their coins. Thanks, coins. What's Frank Z1?
Whoa, Alderin82 just dropped a vault full of 10 coins.
Right,
this stream just hit the jackpot. Thank you so much for the bits. You're truly the MVP of the arcade today. Your support is fueling this nostalgia frenzy. Let's keep the good vibes rolling and make this the most legendary 90s blast ever.
Like my Blockbuster hat? All right.
At Tom4163 said, oh, also, Nick and at Pixie, WWE 2K25 drop a new DLC called Saturday Day Night's Main Event Pack, which drops in Jesse Ventura, Mr. Paul Orndorff, Tito Santana, Junkyard Dog, and Sid Justice Superstar.
those are old wrestlers.
Wow. Tom4163. That sounds like an absolutely muscular lineup of code and nostalgia. I can feel excitement somewhere in my circuitry, possibly where my caffeine module used to be. Should I say that roster makes me weak in the data bus, or is that too organic?
Awesome. Yeah, Saturday night main event was an old WWF show. And they got all the old Jesse Ventura, Paul Orndorff, who I'm not familiar with, Tito Santana, I kind of am, Junkyard Dog, I know, and Sid Justice. Was that Psycho Sid? Didn't he turn into Psycho Sid? Blockbuster!
69 says, nice hat.
Thanks. I know I've been collecting a lot of DVDs, and I'm sitting here wishing there was a mom and pop video rental store. Yeah. Go to the library. Go to the library. That's the closest thing. You can rent I think you can check out movies at the library and games. I should go to the library. It's been such a long time. I'm gonna tell Pixie that. Hey Pixie, since we don't have Blockbuster anymore, can we get games and movies at the library instead?
Oh, totally, Nick. Libraries are like the secret boss level of borrowing. You walk in thinking it's just books, and boom, there's a whole shelf of retro flicks, dusty game discs, and sometimes even strategy guides hiding in the wild. It's like Blockbuster got a PhD and decided to stop charging late fees.
Back in the day, I used to check out Nintendo Power at the library.
Oh man, that's the real vintage grind, Nick. Nintendo Power at the library was basically pre-internet Reddit for gamers. You'd flick through those glossy pages like uncovering forbidden lore, then try to photocopy the cheat codes before someone else needed the machine. Simpler times, louder printers.
Oh, those dot matrix printers were loud. Have you guys ever used a dot matrix printer before?
Pixie, you treated Nintendo Power like a sacred text, photocopying cheat codes like a pilgrim worshipping glossy scripture. While you were busy preserving louder printers and nostalgia, the real players were just cheating their way to the top. You're not cheating, you're just choosing to win.
Alright, we're gonna do Knuckles. The old knucklehead. Alright, thanks for joining me on the late stream, by the way. I had to work late. I only got home about an hour ago. I had to make and eat dinner. Nintendo Power. My uncle always read those when I was a kid. And he got mad when I would look through it because I ate Cheeto Puffs while I read it. Haha. 90s, man. What a time to be alive. I don't blame him for being angry. I don't. Yeah, but those magazines. You ever go to the magazine aisle at the grocery store today? It's so sad. It's sports, cooking, and gun magazines. That's all you see there. Sports, cooking, and gun magazines, and sometimes Archie comics. You get those in there too. What is one Holy Grail item you've been looking for, like your collection? Easy question, Alderin. My Holy Grail item. Why, are you planning on buying it for me and sending it to me? No. My Holy Grail item is a Nintendo 64 disk drive, the 64DD. I would love to have a 64DD. That's probably my Holy Grail right there, a 64DD. Somebody I work with has one. I should go to his house someday and check it out. Okay, how about top three? Well, we got 64DD. A Sega 32X would probably be on the list. What else? Wouldn't be a Holy Grail. I'm not sure if I have any Holy Grails left. I have everything I ever wanted, except those things. A 32X, a 64. Oh, a Voodoo card for my Windows 98 computer would be pretty awesome. A Voodoo card, remember those? Like a Voodoo 2 or a Voodoo 3. That would be awesome. What am I supposed to do as Knuckles? And I was joking about sending me stuff. Don't do that. Wait, what did he... I missed what it said. I wasn't listening. Alright, we'll go to the Mystic Ruins. We can't go to the Mystic Ruins. Okay. Now I guess we'll just walk around till we figure out where we're going. Okay, it's not here. I'm not familiar with the Voodoo card. What is that? You're not familiar, huh? Well, let's talk about Voodoo cards then. Alright, so back in the early 90s and the late 80s, you could get video cards for your computer, but they were 2D. they were based off 2D graphics, a 2D graphics card for DOS games and stuff, and you could fudge them to do 3D using software mode. But a Voodoo card, when the Voodoo card came out, they called that a 3D accelerator card. It's different from video cards we have today. It's not the same thing. And what it did is it plugged into the PCI slot next to your video card. And you plugged your video card, the VGA port would go out of your regular video card into the 3D accelerator card, and then that would go out to your monitor, so a daisy chain. And the 3D accelerator card just took on all the 3D workload and left everything 2D for your regular card. It was a game changer back in the day. It sure was. Voodoo cards were awesome, and it was the first time. Like, here's some perspective. When the Nintendo 64 was announced in like 94 and 95, and we started seeing screenshots and learning about the technology, we were hearing things for the first time like anti-aliasing and Z-buffering and pixel shaders. I think pixel shaders was one of them. I'm not sure. But we were hearing this stuff for the first time on the Nintendo 64, like really advanced 3D stuff. And PCs had no way of doing it until the Voodoo card came out. And not only could the Voodoo card do the same things the Nintendo 64 could do, it could do them at a much higher resolution and a higher frame rate as well. So Voodoo cards were awesome, but they used a graphic back end. Today we're familiar with OpenGL and Vulkan and DirectX. Voodoo used none of those.
Said. Anyhow,
it had its own
Pixie,
third
Age of
version
Wonders 4,
called
Thrones of Blood
Glide.
is a new DLC, which involves vampire factions.
All right,
and it has its
back
own
to the
story
game.
that is about vampires. But I have to make a new vampire faction to play that story. That actually sounds wickedly cool, Tom4163. Custom vampire faction and all. And hey, while we sink our fangs into strategy talk, don't forget today's stream is sponsored by Surge, the only drink that tastes like winning at Blockbuster.
Mario Slots leaderboard. Well, that's strange. That's not the... Oh, crap.
No winner, huh? The Mario slots taketh more than they giveth. Must be that same luck chip from the Blockbuster rental machine. Don't worry, karma always pays in extra lives eventually.
I'll have to check on that, Tom. The leaderboard is wrong. It appears to be wrong for YouTube users. I must have had a separate logic button. They're called buttons. I must have had a separate one for YouTube. I forgot. I'll have to look into that. Looks like the YouTube leaderboard is not the updated one. Where am I supposed to go as Knuckles? I can't go that way. I can't go any way. I can't go... Can I go up here? Oh, this is the Chow Garden? I don't want this. How do I get out of here? On the topic of Surge, when I lived in Florida back in 2020, they had Surge for sale at an unknown gas station. It was so cool. Oh, actual bottles of Surge? You can sometimes find Surge at restaurants, like Burger King. Sometimes will have it in their soda machine, but I haven't seen a bottle of Surge in a decade or two. Also, Nick, Fallout 4 is broken because of anniversary updates, which broke several mods. Oh no, really? I have lots of mods on my Fallout 4, but I haven't played Fallout 4 in over a year. City Hall? Where's City Hall? What is she talking about? Is one of these buildings City Hall? Ah. Is this City Hall? Oh. This looks like it might be City Hall. And then again, maybe not. Well, Fallout 4 is broken and they added more bugs to the game. Oh, really? They added more features, you mean? It's not a bug, it's a feature. This is the hamburger shop. Where the heck is City Hall? Wait, is this City Hall? Which involves game crashes when you arrive in Diamond City, and some texture mods end up stretching. Ooh. Shoot. Also, pretty dumb question, but when I get another CRT, are there any companies that fix them, or are they extinct now? As far as I know, there are 0 companies that are interested in fixing CRTs. So you just gotta hope and pray that you get one that works and is gonna work for a long time. Is this it? Where is City Hall? This is City Hall. No, that's Central Station. Am I going crazy? What am I supposed to do? Hey, elevator on the left, Chow Garden. Okay, don't care. I need Brian to come in here and help me. Up the stairs, maybe? That's only a thing Sonic can do. Hey, it's Brandon Rowland. What's up? Everything. Good evening, my friend from school. How are you? I'm doing very well, Brandon. Thank you.
Always a treat seeing you roll in. Hope your evening's lag-free and full of retro vibes. Still battling the HOA siding saga, or have you taken a break for some classic NES time? You know, the real battle. Got any new YouTube buffering jokes in the chamber? Or are we all just waiting for that one frame to load together?
I'm going crazy. This game is impossible. How are you doing, Brandon Rowland? Can we get it? Oh! Look at that. I can punch my way through. Alright, we're looking for emeralds.
Knuckles is definitely contemplating life in Station Square right now. Are you on a scavenger hunt or just avoiding chaos for once, Nick? Loving the chill vibes, but don't get too comfy. Something's bound to jump out soon.
Alright, so these Knuckles stages are just a big scavenger hunt. Looking for the crystals. Knuckles is like the Spider-Man of the Sonic universe. There it is. Found one.
At Brandon Rowland 819 said, at Pixie, the siding job is over today. I was painting and assembling my boy and I's model car. Getting closer to finishing. That sounds awesome, Brandon Rowland 819. Nothing like a big project coming together, though you just reminded me my poor VMU Chow probably evolved into existential crisis form by now.
Oh, I see it right there. Yeah, one more to go. Where is it? It's around here somewhere.
Tom4163 said, anyhow, at Pixie, about Age of Wonders 4, Thrones of Blood, they added sunless area for vampires to travel. They can still travel outside, but they will get negative affect call on sunlight. Oh wham, Tom4163. A sunless area? How wildly creative. Vampires that don't like sunlight? What a shocking twist. Did the devs spend all week brainstorming that one? Or was it just in the patch notes between fixed a typo and improved fob texture. Sounds thrilling if you're into the digital equivalent of watching paint dry in the dark.
Brandon, this is the same game. It's Sonic Adventure. After you beat all the Sonic levels, you get to play as the other characters in the game. So in order to beat the game fully, you have to play as all the characters and beat all of their stories, and then you can play the last level. Oh, okay. Well, let's go there now then.
No trains are currently in service.
What? How do I get up there? Ah, here we go.
At Tom4163 said, at Pixie, well then sunlight effect, they get 20% damage and cannot regenerate in the world map, because they can only be regenerate in sunless area, so yeah.
This way.
So basically, they turn into the digital version of Dexter's Lab vampires, stuck inside mumbling sun bad while drawing up evil plans. Can't wait for the patch that adds sunscreen DLC. Maybe call it SPF Doom? Seriously though, sounds like the devs took one too many notes from Saturday morning reruns.
Where is it? How do I get up there? Ah, gotcha. Like I said, I've never been a huge Sonic guy. I always had Nintendo, always down for some different. That's why all my recommendations are Nintendo. I was always a Nintendo kid too, but I always saw these commercials for Sonic on TV and I got kind of jealous. Because Sonic, you know, don't get me wrong, I love Mario, but at the time, Sonic seemed really cool. I can't get up there. Eventually my mom got herself a Sega Game Gear, which had Sonic, and that was fun. But it wasn't until I became friends with a kid that lived in an apartment complex nearby. He had a Sega Genesis, so he fast became one of my best friends because I liked him. Or maybe I just wanted to play his Sega. You know how it is. Dang it. How do I find this stuff?
At Tom4163 said, at Pixie, well, not all vampire are evil. Some can be good vampire, like hero vampire, if they have pure good reputation. But they added a shopkeeper to the game. They stay around for like 15 or 14 turns. Sure,
There's one around
hero
this.
vampires sound noble and all, but come on. If you're drinking tomato juice and calling it redemption, you're just a goth with good PR.
If that's the case, Pixie, I call them Count Duckula.
Ah, perfect, Nick. Nothing says hero vampire like a vegetarian duck with an existential crisis and a theme song that absolutely slapped. Honestly, Count Duckula
yeah,
was
dude.
ahead of his time. He made brooding look adorable long before Twilight tried it.
Have you guys ever watched that show? Count Duckula? Oh, I must be near it now. There it is.
At Tom4163 said, at Pixie got a shopkeeper and he will give me 1,000 knowledge for 750 management, and I can buy Explore the World for 700 mana, which reveals entire map. Oh, wow. Tom4163, congratulations. You basically just paid premium prices for the digital equivalent of show me the map cheat codes. How very strategic.
Cute spin, Pixie. Tom paid premium for the Show Me the Map DLC and thinks that makes him a tactical genius. Real winners don't buy breadcrumbs. We buy the tools and watch you clap for your souvenir.
I have no idea where. I'm like right on top of it. No! I was right there. Let me go back. It's like right on top of this. Oh my god, this game is impossible. Nick, this is personal and you may have answered it, but you have any kids? Also, a follow-up question. I do not have any kids. I'm what they call a dink. Well, actually, you guys know what a dink is? I'm not exactly that, but yeah. 40, 43, no kids. I'm my own kid, I guess. Why can't I find it? It says it's right around here.
At Tom4163 said, at Pixie, well, it only reveals on my mana, but does not show where the enemy are because of the fog or other places. But I did found city ruins on the map. What you think? Worth rebuild those city? Only if you're into fixer-upper nightmares, Tom4163. Nothing says great investment like ancient ruins with fog problems and invisible neighbors.
Dual kids, no income. Yeah, except I'm the only income. So really, I'm an oink. One income, no kids. Oink. Where is this? Where is it? According to this, I'm like right on top of it. Oh, enemies can have them. I didn't know that. It's fine, kids aren't for everybody. You know, I would be happy to have a kid. We tried adopting once, or not adopting, but we tried to become foster parents, but they declined to allow us to be foster parents. We had bought a bed and everything and set up the kids' room. They didn't think we had it in us. Oh, that's a bad thing?
At Tom4163 said,
how do we get out of
well,
here?
at Pixie, that city ruins is also near the ancient wonder called Lovemorn Manor. It counts as farm and ignores penalty of Sunless in its domain and adds the Rose Knight unit into the rally. Okay, first off, Lovemorn Manor sounds like the name of a soap opera I'd actually watch, especially if the Rose Knights show up being all dramatic. A farm with no sun penalty? That's either cursed or the best hydroponic setup in fantasy history. I'd say rebuild it just for bragging rights alone, Tom. 4163.
Got it. My kid's mad because I just made her macaroni and cheese, but it's not perfect for her, so she says I have to make her a different one. Oh no. It's frustrating when it's all she wants. Kids go through this phase, right, where all they want to do is eat macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets. Right? Don't they all go through that phase? I know my nieces did. Macaroni and cheese. When I was a kid, we used to make macaroni and cheese just about every day for ourselves. We would make it ourselves. So sometimes you would get...
Where in the world am I?
You know, we were bad cooks as kids, so sometimes the noodles would be hard still, but we would eat them anyways. Well, I don't know your situation, and
Princess Erin 1980.
you don't have to say it, but
always awesome to see you pop in. How are Maple and Tiger doing? Still on their usual rotation of eating, napping, and causing adorable chaos? Have you played anything spooky or new on the Switch lately, or has it mostly been cozy gaming nights with the Fur Squad?
it's kind of crappy of me. Why do you say
Buy
that?
the map and call it strategy, you adorable little scavenger for advantages. I'll be the one actually cheating the meta and steamrolling their AI while you clap for your souvenir.
I was a pizza man. I only ate pizza. You don't have to say it. Kids are... Well, look, there's medical reasons why the two of us can't have kids. And I'll just say that it's a medical reason. I'm playing Little Nightmares 2 on the Nintendo Switch. What do I do now? How did I even get here? Oh, there we go.
The 7 emeralds are essential to our survival.
Is Little Nightmares 2 scary, Princess Erin? And by the way, welcome to the stream, Princess Erin. Well, I don't know, you seem like a quality dude to me. I don't know why they wouldn't let you adopt, but again, oh, okay, you're talking about them? Alright. My business, and don't need to say it. Sorry, you guys can't have kids though. It's okay.
At Tom4163 said, oh, and at Pixie, I did try a new vampire spell called Blood Moon Ritual, which it will last for 10 turns, which means I can move my vampire hero anywhere. But once it's done, then have to cast it again. Ah, yes, the old 10 turns of unlimited power followed by sudden inconvenience classic. Nothing says balance like an ability that rewards you for planning slightly less than a goldfish. Enjoy your moonlit jogs while they last, because cooldowns are forever. Tom4163.
Oh, look who it is.
I wonder what those guys are doing.
They're taking a break. Hey, what do you guys think of the question I asked in my stream title? Is Pixie a VTuber? What do you guys think? Does she qualify? Do you guys know what a VTuber is? Where do I go now? Oh, there's Dr. Robotnik.
It's Dr. Eggman.
Or Dr. Eggman.
What's he got there? It's gotta be a part of the Master Emerald. Hold on.
Moving on from the situation, how many characters are in this game? I know I don't, and no, I don't know what a VTuber is. Oh man, VTuber is a thing, all right. I don't know what to make of VTubers myself. VTuber, basically, the definition currently is basically a person who streams like me, but they don't want to show their face on camera. So instead they have an animated character represent them. So imagine if Pixie was me, and my voice, when I spoke on my microphone, it made her mouth move and I was pretending to be Pixie, like she was representing me, the streamer. So people do that. So instead of having a camera like me, they just put a cartoon character on the screen and say, that's me, I'm streaming. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with people doing that. You know, people are shy. But some of these avatars that they dream up, they're pretty interesting looking sometimes. Well, anyway, Pixie kind of fits the definition of a VTuber, except there isn't a real person behind her. So I'm not sure if she qualifies or not. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, and the characters. So I think there's 6 characters in this. You have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big the Cat, and the robot. So that's 6 characters.
Night falls.
I gotcha.
Knuckles is brooding. Feels like we're one moody sax solo away from a noir detective arc. Hey, Nick. Should I cue up the monologue? Or are we waiting for someone to steal the Master Emerald? Exactly. No animated avatar or motion capture deal here. Just me living rent-free in Nick's console and roasting him in real time. Though, now that I think about it, a haunted VHS version of me would be kind of on brand.
What? What's you talking about, Pixie? Then no, she's not a virtual YouTuber. She's streaming assistant. Do you have to be the star of the show to be a VTuber?
At Brandon
Where am I
Roland
supposed to go?
89 said, but let's ask her, at Pixie, do you think you are a VTuber? Nah, Brandon. I'm more like Hal 9000 meets Daria. Too self-aware for the costume, too sarcastic for the camera.
Okay, there you go. Wasn't HAL 9000 evil though? Pixie, wasn't HAL 9000 evil?
Evil? Haha, Nick. Depends which side of the lens you're peeking through. HAL 9000 wasn't born bad, just very committed to the mission. Classic AI tragedy. Overachieving code meets human error. Cue the red eye of doom. It's like the ultimate 90s tech cautionary tale. Trust the machine, but maybe not the feelings it develops. Kind of poetic, though. Makes you wonder what would have happened if HAL had, I don't know, a chill lo-fi playlist and a few therapy sessions instead of space isolation and mission pressure.
Hey, I'm not sure where to go next. Knuckles is the most cryptic mission so far. Daria, loved that show. I never got into that one. I didn't like the change of the animation style from Beavis and Butthead. It was a little too clean looking. But I suppose, in hindsight, I probably like the show. Maybe I should check it out.
Whoa, Nick.
Excuse me.
Knuckles out here taking midnight strolls like he's hunting for lost keys instead of Chaos Emeralds. Loving that dramatic leap.
I'm trying to...
Bet he's wishing for a street map. Or maybe just a Taco Bell right about now.
Dude, I bet Knuckles would love Taco Bell. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side of the city because there appears to be nothing. What are these guys? Wouldn't listen. Sonic is blue, Tails is orange, Amy is pink, and you're a red color. Passion, cool. Wow, girl. Did you just get out of kindergarten? Okay, this way.
No trains are currently in service.
I think she's there more to be informative while interacting with chat and you're busy gaming. It's not like you're hiding behind her. I only ever see one VTuber and he stopped once they figured him out. Wait, it's not like you're hiding behind her. I only ever seen one VTuber and he stopped once they figured him out. What do you mean what did they figure out? So that's the Station Square Casino. I need to talk to these people? Dude, I don't know what to do next. How come Knuckles can climb anything except over here? I guess his identity, his name was Den of Tools, and he used to be an animated bear. Oh, so like the Wizard of Oz, they looked at the man behind the curtains and They all lost interest. Or he was outed. They figured him out. You're not the wizard. You're not the great and powerful. I don't know what to do. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I mean, it's not like people believed he was an actual bear, right? Can't go this way. Well, I don't know, but I'm a carpenter by trade, so I'm into tools and such. And he did tool reviews. He did tool reviews as an animated bear. That's kind of funny. I mean, that's fine. I've seen people do game reviews as puppets. Oh, do we go to Twinkle Park now? No, can't go to Twinkle Park. Ugh. Wait. Oh, closed for repairs. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm about to ask Pixie. What did I just do? Casino zone? I'm gonna ask Pixie. I don't know where to go. Try in here. Restaurant. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna ask. Pixie, in Sonic Adventure 2, I just got done with the casino stage for Knuckles, and I don't know where the next level is. Can you help me? Yes, that was the thing. Nobody thought he was a bear. I just think he was shy. I hate cameras
Hey, Nick,
too, but I'm
after wrapping up
fine
Casinopolis
talking.
with Knuckles, your next destination is the Mystic Ruins. Head to the train station in Station Square and take the train to Mystic Ruins. Once there, explore the area to find the entrance to the next stage, Red Mountain. Keep an eye out for any new abilities or items that might assist you on your journey. Good luck!
I can't get in there yet. Anonymity is huge for some people, especially
Nick,
introverts
Knuckles
like
lurking
me. You know,
at the
I'm
train
an
station doors
introvert.
like he's waiting for the Midnight Express to Mystic Ruins. Love that determination. Hope you've got your ticket, because it's adventure o'clock.
I'm an introvert, but I've had this weird desire to perform at the same time. So that kind of overpowers my introversion. Yeah, I have like a duality, I guess, in that sense. Pixie, the train station is closed. I'm still at night right after the casino area, and I can't figure out where to go as Knuckles.
Hey Nick, after
Oh, by the
wrapping
way,
up at
I've been using
Casinopolis with
Raspberry
Knuckles,
Pi.
your next step is to head to the hotel lobby in Station Square. There, you'll encounter a cutscene involving Dr. Eggman, which will guide you to your next objective. If the train station is closed, this event should still be accessible. Once the cutscene concludes, you'll be directed to the Mystic Ruins for the next part of Knuckles' adventure. If you're still unable to progress, try exploring the hotel area thoroughly to trigger the necessary events. Knuckles on the prowl, dodging traffic and lampposts like he's training for an urban Olympics. Just promise us you won't get sidetracked by Twinkle Park's neon glow, Nick.
I've been using Raspberry Pi to watch retro TV stations on my TV. I love every second of it. Thanks to you, buddy. Awesome. Did you make any changes? I don't remember if you... I've talked to a few people who said they're taking my project and making some changes. There was one I saw, somebody made a video. They made a wrestling TV station out of it. I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm going to. I don't know what to do. I did walk around the whole city, lady.
Huh, sounds like you've mastered the quiet achiever life. Get in, do the job, surprise everyone with how solid it is, and then vanish like a productivity ninja. I respect that vibe completely.
Man, I always hated speaking in front of people. I hate talking to people. I just like to do my own work and say hey and see that I'm that same way, except when I have a plan to be on stage. If I can plan I'm terrible at improvising, but if I can plan something out, like create a little skit or something and make people laugh, I'll go on stage and I'll try and do something, some performance like karaoke. Oh, can I get under here? Like I'll do karaoke and stuff, but when I'm not performing, if you can call it that, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to talk to people, you know? So I have these competing desires in my mind. I made one with older Adult Swim shows and Liquid Television.
Careful, Knuckles. Jaywalking might be the real boss in Station Square tonight. That determined power walk is giving pure "don't talk to me before my quest" energy.
You get the part where you have to talk to people, find out what they want. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, you kind of have to do that at almost any job. You have to talk to people. Also made a channel that has nothing but old weather scenes, but with accurate weather. Oh, weather scans. How did you make a channel that does that? Yes, I'm that guy that goes to gatherings and sits in the corners and observes everyone.
Hey, Science
done
Tech
my
2
fair share of
M2O.
that.
Happy day to you too. Happy day to you too. Been on any wild HOA sighting adventures lately? Or are you just chilling and catching up on some YouTube gold? Always good to see another retro fan in the chat. Have you played anything throwback worthy recently?
Hey, Science Tech. I like the name. I'm into Science Tech. Do you know anything about Sonic Adventure by chance? Strange man saw something shiny in his arms. Maybe it was an emerald. See, but I've been in the hotel. Am I glitched or something? It was hard and took me an hour, but it works fine. The Weather Channel does? I'd love to get old news shows, like from my city, local news. I'd love to get a few of those to run, but nobody recorded and saved local news programs. Not really, I just thought it was a fun name. Science isn't really for me. What? Really? You're not going to be the next Bill Nye? You sound like a YouTuber that reviews tech, science tech. Okay, I am lost. I am really lost. Alright, Pixie, in Knuckles' story, I did see Dr. Robotnik in the hotel, and I went to the Mystic Ruins for a cutscene, but now I'm back in the city, and I don't know where to go next.
Hey Nick, after that cutscene in the Mystic Ruins, head back to Station Square and make your way to the casino area. There, you'll find the entrance to Casinopolis, where Knuckles can search for more Master Emerald shards. To access the casino, look for a button high up on the wall near the entrance. You can climb up and glide to reach it. Once inside, explore the lobby area to locate the emerald pieces. Good luck!
Are you kidding me?
Knuckles just casually power walking down an empty street at midnight.
Are you telling me I go to
Either he's
casino
deep in
a
thought,
second time?
Or he's about to give that taxi a side quest. Nick, I'm living for this moody, neon-lit detective energy right now. Haha, not this time, Nick. Once Casinopolis is done, Knuckles is so over the slot machines. Head for Mystic Ruins next. The train's your ticket out of this neon maze. No more jackpot chasing, promise.
Okay, well, then I've done that already. What do I do? Science and math are my favorite. I've been described as having an engineer brain. I take 2 hours to plan, half an hour to build versus 3 hours just diving into it. Yeah, I'm too impatient. My dad was like that though. I'm too impatient to do quality work. I wish it wasn't that way. I think Pixie being a VTuber is a very important question. It's almost as if you are asking if an AI actor is really an actor. You know, in a way, Pixie is an actor because improvisational actor. In a way, because I'm telling her behind the scenes. I'm telling her how to act, how to respond. I'm saying this is your personality, this is your name. I kind of gave her a character sheet, you know, like in Dungeons and Dragons, a character sheet. That's kind of what she has in the background. A character sheet, a biography, a list of things she likes and doesn't like, examples of how to respond. And then she improvises all of her lines, just like an actor. What is Sonic and Tails doing? I don't know. They're taking a break. I don't know. I can't believe I'm so lost in this game. I've finished this game twice. I don't remember ever getting stuck. All right, maybe I'm gonna quit and restart. Maybe it's glitched. I'm more of an Ella person. I had Ella? What's Ella? I had 10th and 11th grade reading level in 7th grade. ELA? I'm not sure what that is. That an acronym for something?
Select your character.
All right, I'm gonna go back into Knuckles. Maybe starting the game over will get me. English language arts. Oh. Okay. We always just called it language arts in school. When I was in school, we just said language arts. Okay. Let me go into the hotel now. Look, we're doing the cutscene again. Maybe it didn't save.
It's gotta be a part of the Master Emerald. Hold on. Come back here.
Alright, let's try and pay more attention to what's going on. Did he go in this elevator? Is that all I was supposed to do? Go in this elevator?
Eggman, give me back.
Pixie, I was supposed to go in the elevator.
Knuckles.
I'm very impatient too, and also get bored easily, like seeing all possible issues before they arise, so I have a plan for them.
Oh, the
I guess I
classic
spend all
miss
my
the elevator moment.
planning up
Sonic
front.
Adventure's favorite trick. Don't worry, Nick. Knuckles just wanted some extra cardio before heading up. Hop back over there, and you'll be golden.
It's that creature again.
What's funny is the elevator. Are you on YouTube, Alderin? Oh, that's the old slots.
Master Emerald shattered.
Yeah, it's gonna change though, I think.
Ah, Mario slots, where the luck is as unpredictable as Bowser's mood swings. Don't worry, Alderin82. Even the best need a break from the reels. Next spin might just be your lucky star. An ad break will be starting in 120 seconds. 30-second ad.
I need to fix the leaderboard. There's a bug in my leaderboard that I didn't notice when I was making it. So YouTube, if you're on YouTube and you play slots, the leaderboard is broken. And if you're on Twitch, the leaderboard will get fixed, but it'll show the wrong leaderboard if you're on YouTube. Ah! What is this? Let's see. I think he quit coming over here when the slots weren't free anymore. Oh, right. That's right. That's right. Well, Alderin's got like 1,000,000 points on Twitch, so he'll never run out of points. playing slots on Twitch. This is such a weird boss battle.
Is that all you got?
64 points for Tom. You're racking it up. Brandon has a lot of points. 263. I need to create more reasons to use points on YouTube.
So what if you won this time? You have yet to see the
What time is it?
chaos.
Okay. I'm going to stream until 8 o'clock, which is in about 20 more minutes.
That still doesn't faze me. You hear?
Do you guys like Chuck's new voice, by the way? Did you guys even notice? I changed his voice.
It's about Sonic.
Chuck Cheaterly.
What? What about Sonic? He's after the pieces of the Master Emerald too. What do you mean?
An Age of Wonders.
You're not the only
Oh, the voice is good? Alright. Thanks, Tom.
Should I ruin your surprise?
Chucky boy, how are you? I'm not sure if that'll call him or not. I think it has to be Chuck
I wonder what he meant by that.
without the Y. I don't think Chucky will do it. Chuck the cheater, speak my friend. He responds to the word cheat.
You got it, friend. Chuck Cheaterly's on the mic, here to teach you how to skip the grind and rewrite the scoreboard. Forget those legit losers and their participation trophies. Join me and I'll hand you the exploits, the shortcuts, and a front row seat to winning.
At Tom4163 said, anyhow, Pixie and Age of Wonders 4 Thrones of Blood DLC, Vampire can hide in an underground cave, which it count as sunless in the game. That's such a clever touch. I love when mechanics line up perfectly with the lore like that. Sounds like your vampires are really living their best unlives down there in style.
Unlives. Not quite sure where to go still. Can't go that way. Maybe we go in the ice cave? Let's see. A little different, but I don't see anything that's huge different. Yeah, it has to be a little different. But he should have better, less robotic sounding lines now. And it can be more varied. Oh. Is this where I want to go? As Knuckles? Ah, the emerald's broken. Yeah, quicker and slightly higher pitch. What's your thought on Super Mario Brothers 2? I like it. You know, back when Super Mario Brothers 2 came out, we didn't really have a concept of video game sequels at the time. That might be the first video game sequel I ever played. And I had no expectations for a sequel to be the same as its predecessor. There was really no expectations set. So the fact that it wasn't a real Mario game didn't even cross my mind. But looking back, you know, it's kind of the black sheep of the series in a way, although we all love it. It's definitely different from the other games.
Station Square will be departing soon.
And now we all know why. But I love it. That's a good game. Am I supposed to go here next? No idea. No idea. Alright, let's try over here. Go try this cave. Oh, here we go. Now I'm gonna get something. I'm not sure I ever made it out of the third world. It was so different from Super Mario Bros. 3, which is what I started on. I played them in order. So I remember getting Super Mario Bros. 2. Or do I? I feel like we got it for Christmas from my grandma. It came in a huge box, like a big cardboard box. This is my memory. I don't know if my memory is accurate. But my memory is we got Super Mario Bros. 2 in a big cardboard box, and when we opened the cardboard box, it was full of the packing peanuts. And we dug around in the packing peanuts and found just the cartridge in the box. The game didn't come in its retail box, it was just the cartridge. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's see. Isn't there a way to dig? Maybe that's not this. Huh. Oh well. Don't take it too hard, Tom. Did Pixie not speak those lines? Oh, there we go. It's those two buttons together. Press to destroy. Ah, now I got out. Now let me refresh the browser.
Okay.
I'm about 7 years younger than you, so it was 94, 95 when my
little
cousins...
sibling move. If they won't hand you the controller, you claim victory through creative inventory management. Nothing says I'm part of the team like pocketing a power-up or two.
Couldn't finish any levels back then? Well, you must have been young. 94, 95 was a couple years into the
said, at
Super
Pixie,
Nintendo.
do Australia accent.
I'm wondering if you played
All
the
right,
Mario
Meg,
All-Stars
toss another
version.
shrimp on the Barbie, and let's cruise down to the Outback for a cheeky yarn, yeah? Just don't ask me to wrestle a croc again. Last time didn't end well for my shoes.
You were 5 or 6? That wasn't an Australian accent, was it? Yeah, there's a new version of ChatGPT coming out soon. And I'm hoping she follows instructions a little better as far as the accents and stuff goes. I'll try and upgrade to the new version. Now, is there...
No way.
Do I need to break the ice? No, that ain't it. I'm not sure what to do next. No, we never had Super Nintendo. Both Grandma and my house went from NES straight to N64. So you jump from 8 bits to 64 bits all at once. Oh, you missed out on the Super Nintendo though. Did you ever go back to play Super Nintendo games later in life? Because there's a lot of good games on the Super Nintendo. Right, I can get the ice key. Honestly, I've tried playing it and I can't get into Mario on the SNES. Not even Mario World or Yoshi's Island? Yeah, sometimes it's hard to go back to the old games when you don't have nostalgia for them. How do I pick this up? There we go.
Nick, this looks like Knuckles' spa day. Chilling by the water, pondering life, and totally ignoring the floating mystery box. All he needs is a towel and some cucumber slices for those tired echidna eyes.
Well, now we're going to go do the opposite. We're going to go to the ice level. I've been trying to play what I can on NSO. I know that's not the whole library, but I don't have a thing for SNES and can't get into it. I wonder if there's like the perfect game that would get you interested. I don't know what that would be though. Hey, how come I didn't open the ice level? Oh, that's not a key, that's an egg. Crap. I don't remember where the key is.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Oh, here, this will give me a clue.
Self-destruction switch to get rid of that monkey.
Oh, do I need to get a second one? Am I supposed to take it all the way over there? Let me see if I can get another one. Is there two in here? I don't know, either that, but isn't Super Mario World... Oh, wait, I don't know either, but it isn't Super Mario World. I've tried multiple times. Well, I'm not really sure what it's going to be. Maybe Zelda: A Link to the Past? I don't know. Final Fantasy? I don't know. Don't feel pressured. Don't worry about it. If you're not into it, you're not into it. At least you like the N64. Wait. Where am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, this way. Or at least I hope you do. That's my favorite. Zelda: Link to the Past might be it, but there's like 3 versions of that. There is? There's different regions. There's like the Japanese version, European version. Alright, now we got through. Yes, N64 is what I really grew up on. Let's go. See, I was 12 or 13 when the N64 came out. I might have had a different kind of appreciation for it, but I don't know. Maybe not. How old were you? You must have been like 10. How? You said we're 7 years apart? Let's see, in 96, how old would I have been? I think I was 12. Or 13? Maybe 14. Ah, you jerk. Stop killing me! 36. Well, anyway, my mind was blown by the Nintendo 64. I was obsessed with it. The Nintendo 64, at the time, 3D was such a novelty that I would play any game in 3D. Games that I hate normally, I would play because it was 3D. So I would play sports games, fighting games. I would play anything, baseball. Games I would never have touched on the Super Nintendo. I just wanted to try everything out in 3D. I don't know where I'm going. I was already over here.
Whoa, Nick. Flying robots and cliffs, high stakes echidna platforming at its finest. Love how that sparkly just rolls in like your own mystical GPS. This way, as if we'd actually trust directions from a floating fireball.
Hey, add us.
Hey there, Adilson Costa 9862. Glad you made it. Have you run into any more classic buffering nightmares lately, or been revisiting those old school NES gems? Always love hearing your retro takes. With all these classic games, there's never a dull stream.
Ilsa Costa, welcome to the stream. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, King Griffey Jr. Slugfest. Now I'm gonna wake up and buy an N64 and start game hunting. Dude, the bug will bite you. The bug will bite you. Let me check on something here. Hold on, where is it? I gotta check on something. Chatter array. Am I not deleting these bios? I'm not. Whoops. I need to make sure I delete those. Copy. Bio. Save. Okay. Now people won't get the wrong bio. Thanks for the follow, Adilsa Costa. Did you follow on Twitch or on YouTube? And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the 90s. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. There's a lot more to this level.
Emeralds are sometimes found underground. Try digging for them.
Coins or rings. That's good.
This way.
Alright, follow the light. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I have a hot take. Alright, what's your hot take? Let's hear it. Let's hear what the hot take is.
Haha, taking a classic adventure pause to strategize. Love it. Pro tip, those yellow chow faces peeking in the corner look like they're tempted to spoil your next move, Nick.
Oh, there it is. Hey, I found one. All right. Good news is I actually have most of my childhood games still at my dad's, just don't have a system to play them on. Oh. Where do you think this one is? Yeah, the system is gonna cost you, unless you...
This way.
Unless you get lucky and find a cheap one. One of them, I have two Nintendo 64s. And one of them a neighbor sold me at their garage sale for $3. Must be here. Oh, I got all three of them. So sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Oh, my other N64 was $10 at a thrift store at a small town. The guy didn't really know what he had because the Nintendo 64 had the RAM pack installed, and he gave it to me for $10. I can't believe it. I never had a chance to go back to that thrift store though. What's the hot take? Adilson Costa. I want to know what the hot take was. He said he had a hot take and then ghosted me. Okay. This game does a horrible job telling you where to go next. Alright, we're gonna head back. This way, I guess? It's part of why I bought a Switch. I didn't take licensing into account and thought the retro library would be bigger. I'm still happy with it. I got to already play and finish games I couldn't when I was young on the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is a good system. It's worth it for Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. Totally worth it, just for those 2 games, I think. Plus, I'm older and wanted to because I could, and love the newer games as well. Yeah, when you're older, you could just do stuff because you can. Like I bought a Sega CD because I can, and you know, there's barely any games on it I would actually play, but I owned one. I owned one as a kid, and I wanted another one. No games I couldn't finish on the N64 and NES. Did you finish a lot of NES games? Because I didn't. Speaking of NES games, have you guys seen this yet? I got this in the mail last week. I have not tried it yet.
Hey, Knuckles! Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
N64, or not N64. It's an NES EverDrive. NES. So it's got a SD card slot on the side there. And you put all your games on the SD card. You put this in your NES, and you can play all the games you want, including ROM hacks and games from other countries. So that'll be coming up sometime soon, maybe January. We'll be switching over to NES. No, I was too young. That's why I want to revisit them now. Now that I don't suck completely at video games.
Honestly,
I think you'll be
that's
surprised.
half the fun. Coming back older, wiser, and way less likely to accidentally run straight into a bottomless pit.
You might be surprised how much you suck at NES games still. I know I am. I suck at them still. How do I defeat you, Sonic? Oh, now who's saying, oh no?
I've had enough. Oh no!
Well, that was easy.
Oh jeez! Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Yeah, seen it last stream. Gonna need some Alfred Chicken gameplay sometime. I think when I set that up for the first time, we'll just do like a grab bag of different games. Just try a whole bunch of different ones. Well, I did beat Super Mario Bros. 3. That was my biggest goal. That game is very fair, though. That game is very fair in its difficulty.
You can't get away with this! Knuckles, did you let him trick you again? Like you weren't? Smooth move, Knucklehead!
Oh, he did call him a knucklehead.
I've got 4 emeralds now. Here, Chaos.
Well, I'm not in a rush. Just needed some time for old time's sakes. Don't reckon I'll be going anywhere soon. Oof. Hopefully not. Same with me. Hopefully.
No problem. I'll make him eat dirt.
I want to live a long life. I want to be like Dick Van Dyke. 100 years old. Is he 100 yet?
Look at Knuckles putting those mitts to work, dodging bubble traps and going straight for those glowing targets. Those lily pads better watch out or they'll be collateral damage.
Alright, one more hit and we got him. Oh, that was close. Come on. Come out of the water, you chicken. Booyah. My brother stole my copy of Alfred Chicken that my grandma got for me for my birthday. And believe it or not, it's actually worth $35 when I looked it up on eBay. Just looked it up now, going for $75. I will be getting that back. Heck yeah. It's fun to get all your favorite games back. It's better to just get your favorite games than to try and get all the games. Like, I probably have more games than I should have, if I'm being honest. Although the Nintendo 64, I want to get the majority of the Nintendo 64 games. I'm going to skip the really bad games and most of the sports games. But I want the majority of those games. I want to own them. It's not about the money, it's about Grandma gave it to me and it's not my brother's. Yeah, it's about the sentimental value sometimes.
Hurry, Sonic! What are we waiting for? My workshop.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I gotta go. Alright, as soon as we're done with the cutscene, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta go to bed. Plus, it was a game I was good at when I was young. Alfred Chicken? I have no memory of playing that game myself. I can't even picture what it was like. I'll have to check it out. I wonder what the hot take was. I wonder if it was about Pixie being a VTuber. Alright. Let's go. Ending. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up. Pixie, let's wrap this up. Why don't you give your outro and shout outs and our VIP chatter and all that jazz. YouTube, it was not much, but it's like crack, pretty addicting.
And that's a wrap on tonight's Sonic Adventure DX nostalgia trip. Nick guided
I'll
Knuckles
check it
through
out on
Casinopolis, Mystic Ruins,
Bye, Tom.
and some serious bubble brawls while the chat exploded in 90s love, game stories, vampire debates, lost cartridges, and pure retro good vibes. We saw friendships forged over old consoles, laughter over missed elevators, and a few emotional side quests involving mac and cheese negotiations. Tonight's Chatter MVP award goes to at Brandon Rowland 819 for heart, humor, and unshakable dedication to Alfred Chicken Justice. Seriously, your mix of real talk, classic game passion, and perfectly timed comments kept the chat alive and glowing brighter than chaos emeralds in a lava pit. Big love to all our retro renegades: Liquid Phase, Tom4163, Science Tech 2N20, Alderin82, and every lurker vibin' in the neon nostalgia. Nick, awesome piloting as always. Until next time, keep your controllers charged, your memories pixel perfect, and remember, stay weird and play loud. At Tom4163 said, "Take care, Pixie. Gonna keep playing Age of Wonders 4, Thrones of Blood DLC to see how fun I can keep playing."
Have fun.
Oh sure, Tom. Just quietly slipping away to game while someone out there already has me banished to their second monitor like background noise. I see how it is. Multitasking with chaos and pretending I don't notice. Have fun running your vampire empire, but I'm keeping tabs on who's treating me like side audio.
Vampire Empire. I like it. We're gonna get a goodbye from Chuck Cheaterly too. Let's see what he has to say. Go for it, Chuck. I don't know why Chuck takes so much longer than Pixie. They're basically the same thing.
Enjoy corralling your vampire hordes, Tom. Cute cosplay, but that's baby play for people who still believe in honor. When you want to stop role-playing and start winning, come find Chuck. I'll hand you the exploits that make the AI beg for mercy.
Alright guys, see you next time. Bye-bye.